This is an Alamanda in the village of Hillsborough that's going to be coming up for sale. I'm going to do an inside tour and you'll have a chance to meet the owner of the property and he'll give you all the details. But here's some of the landscaping out front that he's had done. He's got the stone wall, and I don't even want to begin to talk about how many plants are out here. And I don't even know what the names of all these plants are, but he apparently has a green thumb because look at all this. Alamanda has a front porch, or at least that's what we call them in Indiana, is a front porch right up there. You can see you got a palm tree here. You come around and there's more palm trees. There's one there, and there's one hiding behind this tree over here. We have a line of, I believe those are called robelinis. Now these robelinis will be a multi-trunk, kind of like a miniature palm tree. I don't know if you guys has ever seen what they are actually. You got to watch them because there's thorns on them that are very sharp. But if you look right there, you see it, the different trunks you have. You have one here, you have one here. And they're slow growing, but they'll get 8-10 feet tall. Here's a little lanai back here, and when these shrubs fill in and get to a certain height, it'll be a privacy hedge basically for the lanai. He's had upgrades done here and had the concrete stained, and there's your lanai. He's had the floor and the lanai done too. Now that thing up there on the side of the house that you see, I've had a lot of people ask about that. That's a rain gauge of some kind. Somehow that's wired into the, I don't know, the grass or something, and it monitors the moisture content that's in the ground. So when it's time for your sprinklers to come on, when you have them set to come on at a certain day or a certain time, if there's enough moisture in the ground, that sensor gauge is supposed to bypass the sprinkler system where they won't come on. Saves water. You shut it off. I'm going to go up here and sit on the front porch so you can see your view from the front porch. So if we're sitting up here on the front porch and looking out to the street, there's what you see. And if you notice around our neighborhood here how quiet it is, you don't see a lot of traffic, you don't hear a lot of noise. But it is a retirement community, so. I just want to point out one thing on the front while we're out here, is this corner room right here. The owners of the property likes to call it a princess room, but they inform me that he thinks the villages calls this a witch's hat because of that right there. It's a rounded, kind of like an octagon type room, and that peak right there, I guess it looks like a witch's hat, so that's what they call it, which I think is kind of weird. But this is a 30-year shingle, I believe, on the house. It's either 30 or 50, I think 30. So this house ain't very old. It's only like 4.5 years old, if that. So everything here, I think, is, as far as the building construction goes on the house, I think still under warranty. So you shouldn't have any issues with the structure of the property. Also want to point out that the sidewalk and stuff here has been stained also. I don't know if I got this or not, but it is. It's all been stained. And also on the garage door, I want to point out this custom screen that was made for it. Now it's a screen that allows the breeze to go through there, but it's kind of hides from the street. You can't really see in that well. Keeps the bugs out, keeps the little lizards out, keeps the snakes and the alligators from crawling in there. Huh? The driveway itself was done, and it was lined. But the one thing that he had done that not everybody gets done, he had the custom address put into his driveway. So from the street, just panning back and forth, you can see how the landscaping in the front here is pretty extensive. And the screen, I really like the screen. Okay, I'm taking one last shot with the other camera. The other one was my GoPro 7. I use it to walk around because it's got a stabilizer in it, and this one don't. But here's a good shot from the front yard of the Alamanda here in Hillsborough that's going to go up for sale. Actually, it's for sale now. It's going to be for sale by owner. Just want to get a good shot of the front yard landscaping because it's gorgeous. Okay, I just came through the front door in the Alamanda here, and right away I can see several upgrades here. One is that fan. That's an upgrade he's had put in. The other is custom wall collars. He's had this and those walls all around here repainted, which is significant. It can cost you as much as $1,500 to $2,500 to get a house painted. So he's got all that done. We have an archway back here. I'll explain that room back there here in a little bit. I just want to give you a bird's eye view of what it looks like as you come through the front door. It's very nicely decorated too. Whoever done this has good taste. Furniture's not too big, it's not too small. Come in the kitchen. Another little upgrade that I think I'm noticing is under counter lights. You see them right there? I don't think the houses in the villages comes with that. Another thing that I'm noticing in the kitchen is tile floor. Probably tile floor in all the wet areas. You've got upgraded stainless steel. This is some serious money, I can tell by looking. It's all KitchenAid. Except the refrigerator. This is an upgrade. This is a Kenmore. I don't know much about appliances, but I know the women do. I think he told me that this is about $6,000 upgrade just in the stainless steel appliances here. And then the under counter lights under there. Here's the view out the kitchen window. You see back here. You notice the one thing about this property here, the way we're setting, is he doesn't have a house on top of him back here. He's got this open area back here, which is nice. You can sit and read an eye, and you don't have to listen to your neighbor, you know, directly next door to you. Now this room here, I don't know what you'd actually call this room, but in a lot of houses, this is actually the lanai, part of the lanai. It would go all the way over there, and the lanai would go all the way over here, and this wall right here would be a sliding door, like my house. But in the Alamanda, they take half the lanai, and they make it part of the air-conditioned part of the house, which adds to the square footage because the floors does not have a step. And in the villages, that's the rule. If you want to add on to your house and add square footage to your house, you cannot have a step. And right there says Lanai. Let's go out here. And the floor's been stained, so that's done. I'm gonna sit down here. And there's your view out to Lanai. You look out the back. The light coming in here may kind of wash it out just a little bit, but you can see how it is. It's very nice. And like I said before, when these bushes here grow and fill in, and they get up to say, oh, another 1.5 feet higher than what they are, you can see with my hand, if them bushes are there, how much that's going to block out. It'll make it a privacy hedge all the way across there. Carpeting in this house, I'm noticing, it's an upgraded carpet. Carpeting is in my house was really junk, and I didn't really know the difference when we bought it, but over the years I've learned the difference, and this is an upgraded carpet. This is a view to the living room from in here. People that watch my videos, that they're always raising hell with me saying I never show the laundry room. Here's the laundry room. Tile floor, front load, washer and dryer. He informed me that this is negotiable if you want the washer and dryer to stay or not. But you have laundry sink, cabinetry below, cabinetry above, shelves. And the nice thing about this laundry room is you enter here through the garage. Now, there's a good example right there of that screen. Notice how easy we can see out. And if you go back to the video from the very beginning where I was showing the screen, it was, you couldn't hardly see in, but you can see out. And the big thing about the screens is you can sit out here, it keeps the garage cooler, keeps the bugs out, the flies, the love bugs, the lizards, crickets, whatever, just kind of keeps them out. It's a nice little upgrade to have. Garage floor has been treated. Has basically the same design as the front porch and the rear of the house. Also notice in the laundry room it's also been painted. I believe the house, most of the house anyway, has probably been custom painted on the inside throughout. So that's something you don't have to worry about. So go in, it's a master bedroom, and it's been custom painted too. They got the upgraded carpet in here. Looks like the upgraded carpet's throughout the whole house. Tile floor. Pocket door. The way you open the pocket door and shut them is you push that button, this little thing comes out. And just that simple. I love the pocket doors down here. It's got a his and her closet, one on this side, one on that side. I'll just show you the one. They're both the same. He's added shelving to them. So there's a his'n and a her'n. Tile floor. The toilet area is separated from the bathroom. Mine's not. I really wish mine was, because that's my reading room. He's got a sit-down shower, as you can see. Shower's complete tile. And this little element here, we're like halfway across or up, where they've kind of turned the tile at an angle all the way around. That's a $200 upgrade when these houses were built. I know that because I asked back when I bought my house about it, and they all told me that all this here was a $200 upgrade. A lot more cutting. Tile floor. 2 sinks. And the bathroom's been painted also a custom color. Let's look out the bedroom window to see what the view is. So When you wake up in the morning, you look out there, there's your view. You don't have a house sitting on top of you. This is that area next to the lanai that we did a while ago. I just wanted to show you the view from this room also. And as you can see, there's just like no houses on top of you back here at all. It's just secluded. Those line of trees over there, I believe they're all citrus. They just look like they are. Orange, lemon, limes, and whatever. And once again, we turn around and take a view from here to the living room. I want to point this out too, that I didn't point it out before, is this island right here. I don't have one of those either. And I think it's kind of important because when we have visitors at these houses, this is where they'll congregate, right here. And we don't have one, so when people come to my house, you know how they congregate? They stand in front of the front door and lean against my counter, and that's where they stand. It's like everybody's scared to death to come in the house. But these are nice. Here's a pocket door here. What makes these nice is, on these type of designs homes, you have 2 bedrooms here, one over here, and there's a bathroom there, and there's a hallway that connects to 2. If I turn around on the other side of the house, there's the master bedroom and bathroom is back there. Laundry room is over here. So when you have guests, you're back there, and your guests basically have their whole private area here of the whole house. So we open the pocket door, and we'll go in here. And then you see over here there's a bedroom, which he's using as an office right now. But here's a bedroom over here. There's a bedroom over here. And then there's a bathroom here. So let's go in the bedroom. This is that area of the house on the front that had the witch's hat, or otherwise known as the princess room. And by having that rounded area right there, try to get a good picture here. The sunlight's kind of blocking me out. See if I get back here. How's that? That's a little better. The wall normally would stop here, and that'd be a wall coming straight across. Whoops! It would come straight across here on this room. And as you can see, how much smaller to make the room. By having this wall going out like that, you have quite a bit of extra room here. We were talking about it, and I said I could see a window seat going around this. But they call it a princess room. He was telling me that the village just calls it a witch's hat. I think that's funny. The room's been painted also, custom color. Closet. I'm not going to open the closets because you guys have seen enough of those. It's got the upgraded carpet all over here on this side too. Here's the hallway. And here's the bathroom. Tile floor. Got a tile shower all the way. And there's another one of them $200 upgrades. The tile being turned like that. That's extra. By the way, I want to show the ceiling. I've had a couple of people ask about that. You see the ceiling? We don't have popcorn ceilings down here like they do up north. Not that there's anything wrong with that up north, but it's more of a modern look down here. All the houses down here have that, I don't know what you call that, textured ceiling. I'm going to bedroom 2, or 3 I guess I should say. Custom color, ceiling fans. This bedroom feels, maybe I'm not right. It kind of feels a little bigger than the other one. Maybe not. Nah, maybe the other one's a little bit bigger. It's hard to tell. Here's the view out the back window here. Let me get this up a little bit. And as you can see, just nice not having a neighbor 3 feet away from you. Here's the ceiling. Now at the end of this video, you guys keep watching. I'm going to have the owner, I'll set the camera up where the owner can give you all the particular information, the square footage, how much he wants for it. He's going to leave his email on here. I'll leave it up to him if he wants to leave a phone number or not. I personally think you just leave the email, and then if you guys want to get in contact with each other, you can do that. You guys can send him emails about any questions on this house. I'm not going to get involved on any kind of a real estate sales deal here, but you can ask him about things like property taxes or how much is your light bill a month. I don't know, and he'll be glad to give you that information. So that right there is to get up kind of in the attic. It has something to do with electrical work, electricity. I got one in my house too. The electrical guy told me it had something to do with a gang of electrical cables, and he said there's no reason for you to ever go up there, and so I'd never have. But in the garage is where you get into your storage area in the attic. Ceiling lights around the kitchen. Just giving it one last look from a different angle so you can see, get a good feel of the square footage here. It's laid out very nice. And as you can see, the owners kept excellent care of the home. It looks brand new. I feel almost embarrassed because when I come to my house, my kitchen is always full of junk. All right, I'm gonna get out of here.
Hey, my name is Bob Groves. My wife and I, Pat, and myself own this home, and Skip has been so kind to show for us here. Just a couple of things he wanted me to mention. The home, well, there's a couple of things I'd like to mention. One is the sun rises in the back of the house and the sun sets in the front of the house, and you get some beautiful sunrises off that back area where Skip showed you, and you get some beautiful sunsets off the front area there where Skip also showed you. And another cool thing is when SpaceX launches their rockets, you can actually see them right off our backyard. You can look right over and watch SpaceX rockets go off in the air from Cape Canaveral, or that area of the Florida. But if you want to email me, my email address is bobgrovescc@aol.com. So it's bobgrovescc@aol.com, and my phone number is 774-836-8207. And the price that we're looking for the house is $299,900. So we think we've got it I don't think you can find anything in the neighborhood under $300,000. So we thought we'd price it right. And so we're looking forward to hearing from you, and have a great day. Thank you.
And as always, we'll see you on the other side.